HiRevz Media is sponsored by Born to Ride Motorcycle Magazine. Check out borntoride.com. All right, guys, we get the bike over in this side of the shop, and I think I'm gonna rip these exhaust off, these slip-ons, pull them off, and then just see how it sounds with nothing on the back. So I don't think it'll be too bad. There's a couple little bolts down here that extend out from the frame, and then you've got just those bolts there that hold them onto the other pipe, so it should be pretty quick. All right, guys, so those pretty much fell off. There was one extra bolt on this little bracket that goes right there. But once all those are removed, it literally just comes right off. So I'm curious what it sounds like, how it runs, and how it works. Let's see if it sounds terrible or sounds good or runs bad or runs good. That sounds kind of good. Sounds really good, actually. Might just have to put me some tips right here. Although it does have this big bar off the frame. Might have to see if that would unbolt or if that comes off or not. I don't want to cut it or anything. Let it warm up a minute and we'll see what it sounds like. Definitely loud. All right, guys, while we're waiting for the new pipes to come in, I've decided that I'm going to pull off this rear seat. You can tell that this one has been replaced. This is the more plush, cush, like touring style seat. And this is the original back seat. And for some reason, they decided not to make them look the same, which I always thought was kind of goofy. But I've got a lick and stick seat that I can use back here instead of this, and then I can just have it in the bags, which I'm probably gonna get hard bags, but I can have it in the bags and I can just stick it on whenever somebody rides with me, which is rare anyways. But I think that'll work pretty good. So with this, you got to pull off the side covers, pull out a couple bolts, and then on this one, the rails have to come off because you have bolts down in behind here, which I think is kind of a dumb idea. So I'm gonna take those off and get in there, see what it looks like. All right, guys, the bags are off. Look how good that looks. So bikes in general always seem to look better without any bags on them at all. But that looks pretty slick. And then we ended up polishing these out because they were pretty dingy, being covered up by the seat and the bags. And now everything else needs to be that shiny. But that's pretty shiny. Looks pretty good. The other side there. Yeah, that looks pretty good like that. And then I'm gonna have bags anyways. I'm gonna probably get those hard bags, but let's get that lick and stick seat, slap it on there whenever somebody wants to ride, and then I don't have to worry about it with, you know, when I don't have anybody riding with me. So that looks pretty dang good. Now I just need those to come in. I'm gonna do a little more cleaning. There we go. Now all of this chrome has been polished, and it does pretty good. And I don't have any sponsorship with these guys, but I've seen them pop up at CJ's Master Formula Metal Gloss. I paid for it retail myself, based on their videos, and I've been pretty happy with it. It seems to work pretty good, especially for cleaning up old chrome. We've used it for trying to polish stuff out and make it shiny and chrome. It doesn't seem to work as good for that, but if you've already got chrome, it seems to clean it up very well. So another thing I was going to show you, you might not know about the hidden hidden bottle opener here. I don't know if you know anything about the hidden bottle opener, but under this EFI cap, it's rubber mounted on here, right there. There's your hidden bottle opener. Bottle goes in there, and there's no other reason for that to be there. And guys literally years ago started noticing it when they popped this cover off, like, golly. And one guy's like, man, it works pretty good as a bottle opener. And then supposedly, from reading through the forums and stuff, somebody actually confirmed that with a Victory engineer. I don't know that any of this is true, but you can definitely see the bottle opener design, and why else would they have that in here? There's no reason for it. And this plate comes with the hole in it because the other side has the key, and it's the exact same plate. So this EFI part right here, I'm probably just going to tape this off and spray it gloss black, just to, we don't have to celebrate stuff being EFI anymore years later down the road. But I think that'll look pretty good. All right, guys, so I did polish the chrome on there, and then this piece, I'm going to spray it with some brake clean, get it wiped down, and then sand it lightly and spray it gloss black. All right, guys, there it is. Look how much better that looks, just being black. It's gloss black in there. Did have a little bit of trash hit it, but it's not gonna be bad. Then I'll just wait for it to harden real good and then polish it out a little bit later, because it's just very light stuff in there. And I sprayed it super thick. I mean, this is super thick black paint, and I'll show it to you. This is the Seymour MRO, and it's 4 cans in one. That's how thick this stuff is. And this is just the gloss black, but the stuff is great. And the lady that I get this stuff through, I will put her contact information in the description. So hit her up and get some of this paint. She has all the Seymour products, and they have some great stuff. But this is some killer paint. Look at that. I mean, that looks like automotive thick paint. Man, it looks like it's just been poured on there. So good. Nice. All right, guys, there it is. So pretty much done for the day. But you see we've done a few more things. So went ahead and took the badges off each side, and that looks pretty dang good. These look like total custom bikes when they don't have any badges on them. Also painted over the EFI on there. That looks really good. Blackened that out. And went ahead and took this side off as well. And then went through and polished this chrome here. That looks pretty dang killer. It's looking really good.